All right, y'all. Today was ended up being a good green day for me because I traded. I got some big gains out of Uber, but overall it was a messy day. I dug myself a hole, dug back out of it, dug myself a hole again, dug back out of it. So not a super clean day, but green nonetheless. So I'll take it. My first trade was here on AAL, and where's my pen? There it is. Is on AAL here, and I don't like it. So I took it right here, and I guess what I saw is that it bounced off these, and I saw that it leveled out here, was taking off on good volume. So it kind of suckered me in, but remember that in the first 5 or 10 minutes, 1 minute candles can mean a lot. And this is a shooting star right here, which is a bearish candlestick right before. But I got fooled and jumped in long here, thinking that we were going to get to the high of the day and then maybe beyond. Bad decision. Again, I shouldn't have followed up a shooting star, but I did. This was actually a much bigger loss than it looks like. And that's a combination of a chased entry and really just a position I shouldn't have taken. If I was going to enter this trade, it should have been this candlestick, on a pullback and then hope it goes up. But anyway, terrible trade. Dug myself a big hole right off the bat. This next trade on AAL actually almost it basically allowed me to get all these losses back. So this is me digging out of the hole. So it does, on the 5 minute, you see it kind of forms a strong level of support or base at the $11 mark. It comes up on solid enough volume, pushes through this point of control right here. Point of control being where there's you can see this bar right here, lots of volume. So it pushes up through that, reclaims VWAP, all this stuff, and forms a new candle. So I take it long as a almost like a breakout play. So I take it long here. I partial out here at the high of the day. I did another one here, I think because I saw a big ask. I think right there, a big bid. I can't remember, but I saw something on level 2 that made me partial here. This is the partial I disagree with. I think for trade execution, I should have been way more patient with this. I saw lots of stuff going on at 12, so I thought we were going to get to 12. I should have just waited on this. But I took that nonetheless, got out at 12, left I think 5% of my position just in case we went to 1250. So I set in, and I got into a trade at Uber at this point. So I actually put in a range limit order for 1159 on the low end and 1249 on the high end, because I didn't want to watch this anymore. But obviously it did hit the 1149. But that made me break even, so this dug me out of the hole here. And then I'm going to jump over to Uber, which is really where I made all my money today. So my first trade right here, I had this level, dashed black lines for me are levels from pre-market. So strong bearish candle, bounce back. I was very patient with my entry. I wanted to get in right at 2740. I did that, so I was really happy. Right here, I was actually trying to partial out 50% of my position, but I accidentally added to my short with a hotkey error. So now I'm pretty uncomfortable because this really brought my break-even point way down to a non-technical level. I partial out really quickly, 50% of my position here, turning this into a winner, but it bounced back on me. And again, once I ended up with this on accident and my break-even was right here, I felt really uncomfortable. I got all out right there. So this would have been a really nice winner if not for the hotkey error, but basically it ended up a break-even trade. But where I did well on Uber was over here. So you see it goes up, it hits this level, it 28 holds strong. It's on the down now, and if you see on the 1 minute chart, I was watching it, I see it's on the down. I saw it about here. I really start focusing on this, and I decided I want to get in at this 200 MA on the 1 minute, right around here, this 50 MA on the 5 minute. So I'm trying to wait, and I'm waiting, and then I see this doji candle, and it feels like, oh, it's not gonna make it up. So as soon as it starts curling back down, I get in at about 27.16, I think was my entry, and I start partialing out on the way down. I regret this partial, so this one right here. It was just a nice little pullback, but for a second I thought maybe 27.50, or excuse me, I thought like this level is gonna hold or something. Really, that was just this is a bad partial. It goes down, I keep partialing, and then I make an add right here at 26.50 because I think there's a lot of stuff going down at the $26 mark, so I think we got 50 cents more to fall. So I add in there. The thing is, I added in, this is too big, I took too many shares, so it brought my break-even point way down. So it was a bad add, and it made me get out my last bit of the position right here. So, but that was a really nice trade for me, really nice trade. And then I start getting chopped up. So then, so I counted out right there. I chased it back in. I'm like, all right, now it's going down again. So I take a full position. I get sketched out when 26.50 looks like it's going to hold again. You know, I worry about this double bottom. It starts coming off, and I jump back in long. So now I think, okay, now it's going to reverse or pull back to 27, and we'll see what happens there. So I take it long, actually, and just terrible. Don't do that. Took it long again, terrible. Don't do that. The reason why you shouldn't do that is I got fooled by the time of day. It was 10:30 Eastern. A lot of times you see reversals then. So that was in my head. I thought it was going to happen here. But if you just look at this chart, all the big volume spikes are on the bearish candlesticks. The potential pullback or reversal volume is just not there. So I got chopped up 3 times in a row, first on the short side, then 2 on the long side, and then luckily I came back to my senses, saw this for what it was, and got back in short here, and I was very patient with this last trade. So I went short here, I took a 50% partial here, and then 80% of my remaining partial was down here on a limit order, and then a couple small partials, and I basically got out right at the low of the day so far. So this is a really, really great trade. Best trade of the day for sure. But Uber, I had 2 really nice trades, got chopped up, and then another nice trade down here. I don't think I would have got chopped up if not for that bad ad, because if I hadn't have made that bad ad, I would have never stopped out, and this would have just been one long continuous trade. But happy to end the day green, and I will take it. Hope you guys had a good day as well, if anyone's out there watching. But just for my own journaling, a messy day, but I will take it.